chapeau, alors que je ne suis pas fautif. Noblesse et misère, serait-ce de la chance? Quel sera mon choix entre le chemin d'épines et celui de rose? Et au lancer de cette pièce, je céderai ou je résisterai. Si je ne suis que la marionnette de mon destin, quel est mon rôle dans cette intrigue où l'espoir est vain?
Of course. I've got like 4 revenges to do today, so I really did get jumped.
Suis-je assez digne d'un bonheur et d'une chaleur éphémère? La vie malmène les âmes avec véhémence, mais elle offre parfois des pièces par clémence. Je ne devrais pas exister. Quel sera mon choix entre le chemin d'épines et celui de rose? Et au lancer de cette pièce, je céderai ou je résisterai. De ces fils n'est qu'une utopie pour une Marie.
Oh, it was late? That's weird. I wonder why that would happen.
Je refuse d'entendre le son du glas. Je veux que les pensées se
I was sitting in silence for like 3 minutes before anybody came in.
je serai mon propre maître. Je m'en remets au destin, car il incarne ma volonté. Quel sera mon choix entre le chemin d'épines et celui de rose? Et au lancer de cette pièce, je céderai ou je résisterai à tous ces préceptes prétentieux. Je tournerai et déchirerai la page de
For a day that I work, I mean, I don't know. I only got 3 attacks done yesterday, so it's 4 for now, but I've been jumped, so it's like, technically I have more than that, because I have 4 revenges, and then I was planning on doing revenge chains with 2 of my friends, so I have attacks for them as well. Because I'm going to do the 4 revenges that are not part of the chain first, before I do the chains. But I do want to do chains with my friends. How is Bullaby actually adorable? I was not expecting it to look this good. Yeah, but I'm not very good at drawing birds. That's why I'm confused as to why I'm actually really good at, like, why it looks so cute when I draw it. I was sure that it was going to be really ugly when I drew it. Also, have you seen a baby bird? Most baby birds are not that cute. They're actually quite ugly. No offense to baby birds, they just look really gross before their feathers come in. Again, I'm not saying Bullaby itself isn't cute, I just didn't expect it to look cute when I drew it, because I'm not very good at drawing birds. Birds are hard, man. Birds are really hard. That's funny, Bach. Although I suppose seeing how well I drew Giratina, I shouldn't be surprised about any other Pokemon looking good, because if I can do Giratina well, then what the fuck can I do wrong, you know? Oh, Giratina is one that I drew years ago. I haven't rolled any legendaries, like, recently. But, like, what gave me the idea to do the random number generator Pokemon was because I tried doing that once before, like, years ago. And, that's why I decided to do it again, specifically this way, because I did about, I want to say, 7 or 8 Pokemon that way. And it was just a lot of fun, and then I just picked it up again and started doing it again, and then I dropped it and then started doing it again. Be cool to actually get through all the Pokemon. Because I already decided if I get a Pokemon that's, like, super easy, that takes, like, 2 seconds to do, like, Oddish, Ditto, Voltorb, Igglybuff, those ones, I'll do more than one those days, if I roll one of those. I haven't rolled any of the Eevees yet, though. Not a single Eevee evolution has been rolled. Since we've got some people in, I can actually, I think after this attack, I'll show the attacks that I got, between last night and today. Last night, literally as soon as I ended stream, I got, an attack. Like, literally as I ended stream. And that's the one I'm revenging right now.
罪深き身を隠して崩れゆく世界を背に救いを求めて闇の底から震える声で叫んでる。
Thank you for the follow, curly haired baboon. I'm not really sure what you're talking about though. Okay, we hit our goal. This time I actually recognized what the alert was. I'm actually surprised I recognized it. No worries, Johnny. I'm thinking of asking Boss tomorrow when he's back if I can take either this coming Monday and Tuesday off, or take next Thursday and Friday off, so that I can have some time off. I've been needing it since coming back from Malaysia, to be honest. So if I take days off, that means I'll be going live sooner, and you'll be able to at least hang out for a while longer on the days that I'm online sooner. So because if I'm online sooner, it's less of a weird time for you. It's probably because two different usernames. You've probably talked to them a little bit while they were on YouTube. I think this has to be the boobiest character I've drawn so far for Artfight. I was gonna say, you definitely know Fable. You just didn't realize it was Fable. You guys were fighting over the models last time. Speaking of models, I forgot. I had like a bit of free time before the stream, and I forgot to even put the new one up. That was dumb of me. I did. You're only just now clocking me saying this is the boobiest character I've drawn so far for Artfight. I mean, do you see the boobies on this girl? Like, look at her boobies, man. I summoned Bach with boobies. Oh my god, I just made VGen wig out a little bit by... You seem to miss a lot of things, though, Fable. Hold on, I'm gonna hide my model real quick so I can upload the new model. Hold on. But I also don't want you guys to be just staring at the UI watching me set up the model, so I'm gonna hide the model. I'll be back soon. wait. Did I? Okay. Yeah, okay. I set that one up correctly. Now. Open mouth, yeah.
Yeah. Automatic, mind is racing. Left to right, 365, call me obsessed. A witch, I don't mind, cause my ideas are one of a kind. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Lines of curves, controllers. My intelligence
We're all
proves
set
my
up.
excellence.
Now I
Next
just
to
need
my
to make the
machines, they don't stand a
commands.
chance.
Because if I don't make the commands, you won't be able to actually do anything. Let's
Can you hear the symphony of gears turning, engines whirling, forging, building, wearing, tearing, full of energy. So many possibilities.
That's
Even
not what I
machines
wanted.
have real feelings. Might not believe it, but I can see creativity higher than the 10th degree. Call me gifted, a prodigy, working on my craft like it's my duty. Yeah, I made all of it from inside out, every little inch. Yeah, look at all my children, piece by piece, I put my heart into it. Yeah, you can hear its beat, they have emotions, you can face up to it. Yeah, I created it. Somehow
What should I just make it so that the command for the second state of the new model is just Ghost, or should it be Candy Ghost? I don't really know what would be better. I guess we could just do Ghost. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is I'd probably just do Ghost, because it's easier to remember. Okay, now I just need to set up the bindings on. Oh, did I just close the auto tube? That was incredibly stupid of me. Why would I do that? I meant to close Mix It Up's little command, and I fucked it up. Oh. The auto, please. Okay, apparently I can't use Alt F4. Noted. I didn't realize that's a command that actually does something. Okay, so we can use... Okay, so... Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. I'm incredibly dumb. Does Control F4 and Control F5 do anything? I'm hoping not. I'm just trying to keep it so they're all on the F, like, for all of the models, because it's easier to remember for me. So... Okay, so F4... No. Did I actually set them up for the same toggle? Why is it not working? Oh, it's because it's Control F3. I thought that Control F3 was Saul. Control F3. Oh, it's because I meant to set her up for Control F4 and I set her up for Control F3 instead, which was it overwrote Saul. That's what happened. Control F5, Control F4, Control F3, Control F2. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Control F4 for Candy. That's good. Control F5 is Candy Ghost. Control F2 is still Con, of course, and then Control F3 is for Saul. Okay. We should be good now. There we go. Okay. Do you want to try out the command? Yeah, I was gonna say, Johnny, you're like the fastest. You're not, well, not the fastest. You're one of the fastest artists I know. Issa's probably slightly faster. Hell yeah. Let's go! She's really cute, bro. And then I just did Ghost for the other one. She's so cute! Let's go!
So cute!
Oh no, the pet toggle's a little bit too short. She's so short! It's not even touching her! Oh no!
Yippee!
I wonder... It might look a little weird, but maybe I can, like, move her up a little bit? Hold on. How do I do that again? Oh no, because it'll change all of them. It'll move all of them up if I do that. It's okay. Yeah, we're fine. You can just pet her hat. It's okay. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the ghost command's already there, Bach. The ghost is the little guy on her shoulder. So, the spirit box is a great touch. I love it. It's so freaking cute. I'm assuming it's a spirit box. My brain knows what a spirit box is, but also doesn't, so if you want it just to regular Candy without the ghost, then you just do Candy. It's funny because ViadoTube makes the transparency on the ghost look really weird, but it doesn't show up that way on the actual OBS, so it's fine. Ta-da! The ghost is gone now! Huzzah! And then, of course, Saul and Con are still there, but now we have technically 4 models to switch to. It's 3 plus an alt of 1. So maybe we should do, if we wanted to do that option of having, like a toggle or redeem to make it so that something is on Con's shoulder, we could probably just, like, make an alt version of Con that just has, like, little inverted set on his shoulder or something, and I could just do it the same way we did with Candy. No. Yeah, you can't do just the ghost. Because then you'd have no talking. The ghost doesn't talk. The ghost just kind of hangs out on her shoulder. Which was entirely the point. The ghost bite is not a thing you can get by itself. Because I did not want it that way. I'm sure you could probably cut it separately, or Johnny could probably just have it as a separate layer, but I don't necessarily want that, so... Although, I guess it could be silly. Oh, does it? I didn't even notice. Hello? Oh, it does! That's so cute! I didn't even notice that! Dude, I was at work when I was looking at her. I wasn't paying enough attention, clearly. I didn't realize. He also looks at her, too. That's so cute. I love that. But yeah, I don't want him by itself. It's gotta be with Candy. He's just a fun little extra. I like her a lot, though. She's so freaking cute. Now, let's hope I can get attached to Song, and then we can make Song one as well. I've designated F1 to be my VTuber model when I get it, so... I just gotta figure out how that's gonna work in terms of, like, you know, in general. I can't believe I forgot to set her up before stream. Why did I forget to do that? That's so funny. I also have to figure out how I'm gonna do... Actually, no, I think I have an idea of how I'll do it. I gotta figure out how the pet toggle is gonna work when I have the VTuber model, especially if you guys are gonna be able to freely change my model like this. I don't know how it's gonna work with the head pats, because I'm probably gonna have to make it so that it's like, whatever toggle turns on the VTuber also turns off the head pats that we have currently, because the model has its own head pat that it's gonna come with. So then you can't have two separate head pats. It would be really weird. I gotta figure out the logistics of that, I guess. Whenever that time comes. I'll probably just have to bind it so that it's like, the alert is still in the same spot, but I hide like one version of it or something. So. But she's adorable. And I do think we could easily just do an Eevee and a Shiloh. I think when we do Eevee, we should make it so that there's like a little Sophie. Like, if Eevee is like in the same relative position as Candy, then maybe put Sobi like right around where the tail of the ghost is, just hovering next to her. That would be really cute. Shiloh doesn't have any kind of little spirit companion like Eevee does. May has Fushu, and Fushu does love, like, absolutely adore Shiloh, but Shiloh doesn't have his own little spirit companion, so... You know who Shiloh is, you've drawn him before. Shiloh's my pink fox guy. Sobi is the little gray-blue dog with the blue flame, and Eevee is the one that's always drawn with said dog. Well, hey, funny thing for you, you can do exclamation point Johnny and it'll send you to their VGen. Just saying! Because we made a whole command for them. Did you know that? Did you know we made a command? You didn't know that, did you? Good timing for me to be like, hey, by the way, there is a command. So we're just gonna keep Candy the whole stream, right? I mean, it makes sense. We should just keep her here. She's drawing with a spirit box. Ooh!
How long can we stay awake? Wash it all fall, yeah, we wash it all break.
I really hope I can... you know, even if I don't get that attached to the song, I might as well just commission the PNG tuber. I might do that, like, after stream or something. We'll just have to get a song one. Even if I'm not... If I end up, for whatever reason, not feeling attached to her, I'll still have an extra model and I don't care. I'll just find a use for her somehow. If I don't get attached to her enough to consider calling her my Sona, which I probably will be fine with, then at least I can make her into some other character and find a use for her. Hell, technically I can also, she doesn't even have to be from Wisthold, I could also make her from Living Between Worlds as well. Because Living Between Worlds does have furry characters. I think the only reason Candy feels more like me is because she's actually a girl and Khan is not. I mean, have you seen my Kirby collection, Johnny? Have you seen the collection? Because it's a lot. It's a lot! It's not even a would-be collecting Kirby. It's, I have so much Kirby. Have you seen the collection? Like, genuinely, have you seen it? The folder for song has the pictures of my collection, but it's not all of the collection. It's a good chunk of it. It's not all of the collection. There's still 2 other shelves that were not photographed. Technically 3, because they're the shelf that I took a picture of that has the majority of the Kirby merch also has more on top of said shelf that I didn't take a photo of. And there's also a bunch of plushies in the closet as well, if you don't count those. I think that's about... No, and there's also keychains on the wall above where the giant Pikachu and Jiao Cho plush are. And more keychains on the side wall next to them as well. There's a lot of Kirby stuff. I was collecting so much Kirby remints, it's still a little bit of a shame that I was never able to finish certain collections, because I just never never found the pieces that I was needing, and I started collecting to the point where they weren't, like, selling retail anymore. I don't know what they're cooking tonight, but it smells really good. It's making me hungry. This character reminds me of Vivian from Paper Mario, and I love that about her. Like, she's literally perfect. She's, like, cradling it in her arms. I think it's adorable. And isn't it just something that PNG tubers do to collect them? Collect models, you know? I feel like I'm getting to the point of Moo Moo Clover. Moo Moo Clover has a lot of models, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm kind of starting to look like Moo Moo Clover a little bit. Have you seen Clover, by the way? She's fucking adorable. I love her. Also, I'm really excited because an artist that I really like that I've commissioned a couple times for Shiloh, yes, the cow tuber. That's exactly who I'm talking about. I love her. She's so silly goofy. I love Clover. Clover's awesome. What do you mean first revenge? If you're hoping for a revenge chain, I'm sorry, but I only do revenge chains with friends. I did just tell somebody else that yesterday as well. I mean, I'm gonna revenge your attack, assuming I haven't already. I don't remember which character is yours. I have all of my revenges stacked up. Oh, that I did yeah, I know. I actually literally messaged in the server as I finished it that I was cooking. Giving you French. I mean, she isn't, but... Oh, anyway, what I was saying was, I got this commission, I got to commission an artist that I really love. I commissioned one of their Surprise Me commissions. It's a surprise full rendered drawing that I commissioned it for my character Iker, who's part of the Primordial Life series. I've had you draw Iker before, Johnny. That's the one, the old man with the wings. So I commissioned them to draw Iker, and I mentioned in my request that if they want, I have a little mini story that I had started writing about Iker, and I thought that it was unfinished, but I was actually incorrect. I looked at it, and I am in fact finished with it. He's not a god, but close enough. Dog. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not a god. Sin's the god of death, not Iker. But, I mentioned in my request that there was, like, a little mini-story that I had started writing with him. I thought it was incomplete. I was completely wrong. It is actually complete. And I mentioned that if they wanted to, I could give that to them, and they could use that as well for, like, whatever they want to draw, and they agreed to it. They messaged me this morning and said that they were really excited to work on the commission and that they would love to read the story, and I'm like... Yes, please. Like, here you go, it's this one, it's on this doc, it's this specific titled one. I really hope they do read it and make a scene based on that, because I will literally lose my shit. I will lose my shit if somebody reads my book and decides to draw something based on the book. That's my favorite thing. I would love that. I've always loved the idea, too, of having, being able to commission people to, like, giving them a scene from one of my books, and then just, like, having them draw something based on that scene. But I've always been too chicken to do that, so the idea that it's actually potentially gonna happen is, like... it's gonna be good. But yes, I am fully aware that it did only take me 30 minutes for that first revenge. That's why I picked that specific character, because I knew it would be quick. Sometimes I just need quick characters. Quick characters that I know I can draw well. I am really glad to hear that, Lizzie, because I do wonder if my stories are really weird sometimes. I'm like, I enjoy reading them, but it's also creator bias. I was like, oh man. I just want people to enjoy my work. Literally could not ask for more. Still, if I was smarter, I would have 100% have put Candy's model up before stream instead of doing it on stream and making you guys not see my model for a little bit. When it comes to the time for the VTuber, once that's ready to go, I really do need to figure out how to set it all up before I even consider debuting it. Can't debut the model until I've 100% made sure that I know what I'm doing. I think I already set up Steam to make it so that it doesn't alert people whenever I open VTube Studio, which is good because I don't want to irritate anybody on my Steam friends list by them getting a notification every goddamn time I go live with VTube Studio, so... I think the reason this character is giving Vivian is because the hair color and like the color of the robe are like almost exactly the same colors as Vivian. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but I love it. I mean, hell, it's never a bad thing. If you have a character that like resembles a character and it is on purpose, I don't think there's necessarily a problem with that, because if you know Honkai Star Rail, you can look at Shiloh and tell that that's who that's based on. Like, you can tell that he's inspired by Zhao Cho. To the point where literally somebody said that recently, and I was like, haha, yes. Yes, indeed. He is, in fact, based on Zhao Cho from Honkai Star Rail. I am really glad to hear it. I need the merch for the book to come in, so I can put the bundle up. Because I know a couple of friends want the bundle with the merch, and they can't get it until I actually have the merch to put up the bundle listing. Knowing Sonic, he'll probably swoop in and buy it the minute it's available, considering the minute I mention the Ko-Fi memberships, all of a sudden I get a notification about a PayPal payment. Same thing with the surprise commissions. There's something about having somebody who just is immediately the most supportive person in the world, and it's actually crazy. There's a giant hole in the ankle of my sock, and I just found it by accident. I want the merch to be here now. It's not a want, it's a need. I actually do want to check the tracking on it and see if there's any progress. Oh, I also made 2 new commands. I made a command for shop and a command for adopt. So if you want to adopt from me, You can do exclamation point adopt and it'll send you to my VGen, and then you can do exclamation point shop or exclamation point merch and it will take you to my Ko-Fi shop to get merchandise. So, hi Ollie! Hello! How do you like the new model? I haven't shared it in the server yet. Shit, do you want to share it, Johnny? You can just share the GIF if you want. I didn't think to share it. And I don't have an unwatermarked GIF to share, so... It's in Chicago right now? Ah! My merch is in Chicago? It's in Chicago! Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. How fast do we think I can get my merch when it's currently in Chicago? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you can share it with the watermark, that's fine. Yeah, me, Johnny, and Issa, the fast trio. The speedster trio. Issa also works crazy fast. I'm assuming you haven't commissioned Issa yet, Ollie, in which case, Issa is just as fast. Sometimes faster. First time I commissioned Issa, she got it done overnight. Okay. She got it, like, done same night. I forgot to turn off notifications on Discord. That's one way to find it. So. Yeah. Don't be forgetting how to spell. I almost just spelled debut wrong. Well, I was about to go get dinner, so I'm gonna BRB. Oh my god, I almost just spelled BRB wrong. I almost put verb as in like BERB. That would not trigger the command. There's no way. Verb. Like the world's most horrible misspelling of bird. Okay, I'm gonna get food. Be right back. The delicious smell was bacon. That's what I was smelling. The delicious smell was bacon. It's BLTs tonight. Sounds good to me. BLTs, let's go. These are definitely better onion rings than last time. It's a PNG tuber, but yes. New model! I don't have the VTuber yet. Hopefully soon, though. Although I imagine it won't be anytime soon. It probably is going to take a while before I get it. It's paid for, but... I don't know how I haven't drawn any big booby queens before today. The VTuber model? I commissioned Pop Fizzles on Tumblr. They're my favorite artist of all time. I've been commissioning them for about probably 9 years now. I think it's been like 8 years. Actually, no, I guess it's been about 9 years, because I started commissioning them around the time that I created my Wisttold characters. Oh, but they don't publicly list their price, so I'm not going to talk about how much it cost. Their VTubers are, custom inquiry only. I just specifically wanted my model to be like theirs. And once I have him, he'll have a head pat toggle, an expression toggle for scared, a heart eyes toggle, and let's see. So it comes with, it's a half body, it's got a pet toggle, gaming toggle, and then, yeah, heart eyes and scared toggle. The scared toggle is for repo, specifically. Because the amount of times that I have been playing repo and then sat here thinking, wow, Connor's just happily smiling away. Or, like, seeing Saul and he's just deadpan. It's really funny, but it's also, like, I can't wait to actually have a VTuber model so I can do the scared expression. I could just commission a new expression. I could. However, I would never remember to change the toggle, so let's not do that. I just work really fast, Moga. It's been, an hour and 15, and I have completed an attack already, and this is my second attack that I'm almost done with. I just need to add the detail for the part that I'm currently working on, and then color the shoes and shade the skin, and then I'm done. Huzzah! I just work really fast. And technically, I finished an attack today, and a daily Pokemon draw for warm-up. So. I just sit there at work ready to draw all day long, so. Oh, I got the hiccups. As for how I work really fast, part of it's due to small canvas sizes and also just getting used to sketching really quickly. Because my canvas sizes are quite small, that does contribute to my ease of drawing. And having smaller canvases doesn't screw with the quality at all. The quality is still there. Realistically, a bigger canvas isn't doing me any favors. Or it wasn't whenever I was using bigger canvases. So I just stopped using bigger canvases and it worked out. Oh yeah, I'd still have to show you guys the attacks that I'm revenging too, because I haven't actually shown you guys the attacks. Let me submit this one real quick and then we'll do that. I just realized I don't think I marked Randy's revenge as a revenge. I need to... Oh, fuck. I did not. No. Fuck. I'm gonna delete the attack real quick. That does unfortunately mean they're gonna have a notification that they had an attack get deleted, but so be it. I even titled it as revenge and then forgot to actually mark it as a revenge. I gotta mark it as a revengeable attack. How could I forget? I don't know how I forgot, because it literally gives you a notification.
So cute!
Or it gives you a little thumbnail of the revengeable attack. Ugh, I'm submitting attacks too quickly. Say it isn't so. Sorry, I was trying to fix the fact that I forgot to mark the other one as a revenge. God damn. Artfight's so picky. Anyway. So. Oh, that's great, Mocha. So, the attacks that we got this one immediately after after Scream? What? After stream yesterday. And I noticed it because when we were in the stream that we raided Onyx, Onyx showed my account on screen, and then I noticed, I was like, what is that attack? I was like, I have an attack on Lucius now? I didn't even know I had an attack on Lucius. I think this is the first time anybody has ever drawn Lucius with his sword, which is really cool. This is by Nespion. This is the person I just revenged. I haven't submitted it yet because it didn't let me. Is it gonna let me now? Yeah, no, see? Submitting too quickly! Whatever. Anyway. We also got this revenge from Cory Bun. This is the one who owned the little Cyclops that we did the other day. Really loved this attack. I think that this one turned out really cute. This is the revenge they gave me. They forgot the necklace and they mentioned that they could add it, but I don't really care. We could just pretend the necklace is under his shirt. Who cares? It's just a necklace. Who cares? The outfits change all my characters all the time. I don't care about the outfits. Literally love him. He's so cute. I love the scenery in this one. This one's really good. I love every person who does scenery like this. I don't have the energy to do backgrounds like this, so it's always cool when people draw my characters with backgrounds and stuff like this. And then Fables. Art as well. This is the next one we're gonna revenge. I haven't done it yet, obviously, so... I did notice, though, that you didn't tag Vin in this. I don't know if you care about points, but you can add Vin if you want the points for Vin. Obviously, you can't add Way, because Way is not on Artfight. And, I added Song here because I was gonna try and attempt to have a Sona, so I decided I was gonna use this character design because I do really like her, and she was the one I was kind of contemplating making into a Sona, and then I just abandoned it because I was like, no, I'm not that attached, blah blah blah. I'm going to attempt to force myself to get attached to her by just putting her on Artfight, and then I put a little drive folder on here with just some pictures of some stuff that I have. Where is the drive folder? It's the link that's on her, but I can't find the link. I might have to reattach it. Oh no, it's right there. More info, Google Drive folder. So it's got this Google Drive folder, sending it there. It has her art and the earrings that I wear all the time, the necklace I wear all the time, stuff I like, and then outfit inspo. Quite a bit of those outfit inspo are custom designs on Animal Crossing New Horizons. And then just some stuff I like in the description as well, just so people can just draw her with whatever the fuck they want based on the info I've given. As long as it's not anything weird, nothing suggestive, nothing. She's also the one character I'm okay with being drawn with other characters of mine, because I just don't... She's not part of a story or anything, so it doesn't matter. This is the one exception to that rule. So I'm just trying to get myself attached to her by putting her on Artfight and getting art of her, basically. That being said, an hour, maybe 3 hours after I submitted her, I got an attack on her. And I really love it. It's so cute. I was at work and I just saw the notification. I was like, hello? I was just on my break at work at 8 o'clock this morning. I submitted her at 5 o'clock, so it took 3 hours and somebody had already attacked her. And I don't even recognize the person. This is the next revenge we're doing after we do Fables Revenge. So, we're gonna do Fables next, and then we're gonna revenge the art on Song. I like Song, I really do, but if I don't feel attached to her as a Sona, I can use her for other things, and that's the good thing. Because even if I don't end up being attached... What do you mean all the outfits are okay? Yeah, of course they are. It doesn't have to be the one that I drew her in, that's just what I did when I made her an adopt. Because she was set up as an adopt originally, and then I had that whole fiasco with her. But yeah, it's just the outfit inspo is just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, some of it's blue, some of it's pink. It's just random stuff. There's 19 images in here? Most of them are pink. Pink or space themed. It doesn't have to be any of these specific outfits, they're just ones that I had in my little folder. So, they're ones that I planned on drawing my characters with, and then just never got around to drawing any of my characters in them, so, you know. I guess I could show them to the stream. That's fine. I gotta eat my food anyway. So, this is what I mean when I say most of them are Animal Crossing custom designs. Like, custom designs in Animal Crossing are really good. But there's all kinds of different stuff in here. And then there's just this one that's not. This one's like a cute sweater thing. I took a bunch of screenshots of this person's little fashion show thing that they were doing. But... Oh! The convention all done, Doc? Hope your flight goes well. And hopefully it's not as long of a flight as what I had. That flight from Singapore to San Fran sucked. I really should eat my DLC. Who knows, maybe after Artfight I can draw a song in some of these outfits myself. And this folder is just like photos of my merch to show you what stuff I like. Yeah, so this picture, there's more Kirby keychains above Gengar's head. You can kind of see them here. This is not all of my Kirby collection, but it is a lot. You can kind of see some in the back here, some in the back here. This little shelf right here I haven't organized or anything. You can see a little Sprigatito. My favorite Pokemon is Zorua, not Zoroark. I have some Zoruas plushies, but he doesn't have a lot of merch from what I've seen. There is a couple Zoruas in here though. Zoroark I don't care much about. I've got the little Pirate Zorua here, this Zorua plushie, shiny and non-shiny Hisui Zorua plushies, this Zorua back here, this little Hisui Zorua right here, and there's also these guys on my bed, the Huggable Zorua, and Hisui Zorua, and then this is a Pikachu Squishmallow right here. This one's a Pikachu pillow. I had one of these when I was a kid. They were sold at Toys R Us. I was obsessed with that Pikachu pillow, and then my cousin's dog destroyed it while I was away, because he didn't have any control or training for his dog. I like Hisui Zorua more, because I like ghost Pokemon. Hence me having this. This, I'm pretty sure, is actually a towel. I just have it draped over... It's over my TV. This is my TV down here. And all these Kirby plushies are stacked behind the TV. This is above them. I just hung it up on the wall. My friend loves this thing. She's like, what is that? I want to try and see if I can find something like this. And I was like, oh, it's a towel, I think. I got it from some secondhand seller. Bonus to this poster I have on the wall. It's an old art from my friend. We don't really talk as much anymore, but back when we were in the Mario fandom, we did art for each other sometimes. So this is set in Con. Basically, it's Con and his boyfriend. And, so, this Pikachu is legit. These two Pikachus are fake Funko Pops. I just didn't care. I thought they were cute, so I got them anyway. This is a little possum clay figure that I made in high school. I don't care for any Funko Pops except for the Pokemon ones, and I have a couple of the Nezuko ones. There's an Eevee one back here that my friend got me in high school. A couple Pikachus and Pichus. My favorites are Bayonet, Zorua, and Pikachu, but I also like other cute Pokemon like Jigglypuff, and pretty much every ghost-type Pokemon under the sun. I've got these posters of Paper Mario's The 1,000-Year Door, because it's one of my favorite games. There's Also, this little Majora's Mask poster over here. I do also really love Zelda and Majora's Mask. I've got my little Nezuko collection. I didn't take a photo of the whole collection, mostly just this part, because I just love this little tapestry that I have up here. It's really cool. I got it at the mall. This little Hu Tao and Tainari plushies are up here. There's also my little Zorua Funko Pop back here. You can kind of see him a little bit. This is all Nezuko stuff. There's a couple other characters, like, I don't really care for, I don't remember his name. This is the guy from the entertainment district in Demon Slayer. He came as a set with Enmu and, I don't remember who else was in that set. But I wanted Enmu and whoever else was in it. I think it was Enmu and Rui. I think it was Enmu, Rui, and this guy. I want to say his name is like Gyutaro or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I wanted Rui specifically. Enmu was a nice bonus, and I don't really care about this guy as much. I do like him, but I didn't really want merch of him. So. But I've got quite a bit of Nezuko stuff. There's a couple other ones. I got this whole set down here of sleeping figures. The Nezuko one is further down, not in the picture. I just didn't bother taking a picture of the whole Nezuko collection, because I don't really feel that attached to most of the collection anymore. Maybe I'll feel reattached once I actually start watching Demon Slayer again and get caught up, but, the little, sleeping set down here, I got everybody except for Nezuko. I had to just keep getting Nezuko. I got, like, 3 Zenitsus and, like, 2 Inosuke's before I ever got 1 Nezuko, and Nezuko was the only one I really wanted, so I just have the whole set. There's Kanao right here, you can kind of see her, but it's Kanao, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke with his little boar hat, and then the Nezuko is somewhere else. She's got her little box. It was very obvious if you pulled Nezuko, because her capsule was the biggest one. But I also really love Rui. I just think his character design is fucking gorgeous, and I love the whole spider family, just the vibes and everything. That's the thing I like about Demon Slayer. I like how even the demons all have character. Even like some of the lesser demons that aren't even that plot relevant, I like how much they emphasize the demon's life before they were a demon, or any information that you have about their life. Because it's so fascinating to me. That and Tanjiro's kindness towards everybody, especially the spider sister. But I love Rui. He's gorgeous. I'm assuming Fire Breath guy, it refers to Rengoku. I've watched past that. I've gotten to the Swordsmith Village. So I've seen Moichiro and, Mitsuri's part. Oh yeah, I've got my little Bucky's keychain. Oh yeah, there was another Zorua back here I didn't even notice. I've got quite a bit of Pikachus and Pichu. Honorable mention to spiky-eared Pichu. I love spiky-eared Pichu. I've also got this little Dreepy. Apparently he's from like this big Dragapult plushie that came with like 100 Dreepies or something, so I bought one of those little Dreepies by himself. There's also quite a few Kirby plushies in here. There's this big sleeping Kirby back here. There's another Kirby it's squashing. I think there's a Kirby back there behind the Anxiety plushie Dreadful. There's this Kirby that I bought in Malaysia. This Kirby. I got this one at the mall. This Kirby, this one. A Sandy Gas back here. I think the Sandy Gas came from me getting a Pokemon stocking. I just basically told them any and all ghost types plus Zorua, and they didn't really I didn't get a single Zorua merch in that, but I did get a couple, did get quite a bit of ghost merchandise. It included the Sandy Gas. I'm pretty sure I think there's something behind Hisui Zorua. I can't tell what that is. I can't even tell from here. I'm pretty sure that there's that little Zorua sitting on top of something. I'm not sure what. Score Bunny was also among one of the ones that I liked that was in that set, as well as Elgyem, which is really funny because I included Elgyem and Totodile. I got this Elgyem and Totodile from that stocking, but I'm pretty sure the next year I also got a stocking and I put Elgyem on my list again and I got the same Elgyem plushie, and I was like, well, okay. And then there's the Mimikyu here. The shiny Lycanroc. My bayonets. Got a couple of those. I also have remint figures that I didn't take pictures of as well. My Bee and Puppy Cat poster. Everybody likes the Bee and Puppy Cat poster when they see it. They're like, oh my god, it's Bee and Puppy Cat! Like, I wanted the little puppy cat plush that, like, sang the puppy cat's lullaby. I wanted that so bad, but I didn't discover it existed until it was already long sold out, and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I was like, oh, I guess it's not for me. I'm never gonna get it, unfortunately. It's okay, though. There's only so much you can do, you know?
Birds are born with no shackles, then what feathers my fate.
I've also got the shelf that's under my TV has a couple of a bunch of Zorua figures. It's also got a bunch of other Pokemon like Minccino, Skitty, Pikachu, a Alolan Vulpix, a couple ghost types, like there's a Genshin, or a Gengar ice cream cone, and a Misdreavus, a Sinistee, a Ghastly, a Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Zigzagoon. There's quite a bit down there. I can't see all of them from here, but I think there's some action figures back there too. There's like a Pikachu and a Flareon that I can see. I think there's a Vulpix back there as well. I can't see her from here. There's some more Kirby up there. There's some Honkai Star Rail merchandise. I've also got a shelf full of Genshin figures, most of which I want to get rid of. There's also another shelf that has more Genshin figures. Most of those I think I will probably keep, because that shelf is primarily dedicated to Xiao and Venti, two of my favorite characters. It would have also included Cyno and Tighnari, would it be that they actually had a lot of figures, which they do not, so I don't have a lot of them. But I'm probably going to get rid of most of my merch that isn't like Hu Tao, Nahida, Xiao, Venti, Cyno, Tighnari. I might keep my Klee figure and my Chi-Chi figure, because I do really like those figures a lot, too. There's an Ayaka figure that I really like, but I also don't care about Ayaka that much, so I was like, I could sell it, but I also have to figure out how to package her without her getting damaged, because I have no idea how to package her without damaging her. She's, like, in such a specific pose that I feel like she would snap a leg really easy if I didn't package her correctly. But there's quite a few figures I want to get rid of. The big ones I'm just not really sure how to sell, so I might just be stuck keeping them unless I can figure out a way to sell them. I had a Lumine and a Kuching figure, like a bootleg figure, but they were so bad that Kuching at some point just completely snapped off her base because she just could not stand well enough on her own that she just kind of was not worth me keeping because she kept falling down off her base. Lumine eventually got to the point, too, where she just kept falling off her base, and it would scare the shit out of me, because I would just all of a sudden hear her topple, and I'm just like, what was that? I was like, what the fuck just fell? And then I look over, and it's Lumine again. I'm like, oh my god. She just would randomly start falling off her base. So I was like, you know, okay. Like, okay, I get it, girl. You're not gonna stay up, let's just throw you away. So I straight up threw her in the garbage. She was bootleg anyway, I'm sure I got her for cheap. But I want to get rid of a bunch of my Genshin stuff, so I didn't photograph those. I've also got a figure of Angel Dust, a figure of Alistair, and a figure of Fizzarali from Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel. I've got a figure from Heaven Official's Blessing down under my shelf. The Heaven Official's Blessing is actually underneath where I store my keychains, the old keychains that nobody fucking wanted, so. Oh, hey. My buddy Red attacked me. They did a GIF! No way! She did a cute little animation for me! It's my baby Vin. They're doing a cute little smile. Oh. Oh yeah, it was like Fizzy. My brain thinks Fizzy and thinks Pop Fizzles from Tumblr when I see her the name Fizzy. No, she's talking about Fizzy Marble, the pony that I attacked. She said thank you for the attack on Fizzy, and I was like, what? It's like Fizzy. Fizzy is in the Seder Fizzy? No, Fizzy is in Fizzy Marbles, because I'm incredibly dumb, apparently. I've been yapping too much. I'm not even eating my food. Oh. You decided against the ghost? I can't wait till my whole little community just knows that they can change my model. I will. Oh, you guys are gonna fight again, aren't you? A 30-second blocker, what? It's probably the system thinking you're spamming. I'm not sure if there's anything I could do to fix that. I should make an actual command in Stream Elements too, right? So that it says something? Hold on. Khan and Saul, if you like do their models, it says, "Whoa, Khan is here," or something like that. I wanted to make it so that Candies would do the same, because I didn't do that. Oh yeah, are you feeling better, Johnny? That's good. Okay, so I changed Khan's, so it's no longer, whoa, Khan is here, which is the same thing I said for Saul. I changed it so it's different from Saul's, and I also gave Candy unique flavor text as well. So now when you do the command, it'll, Stream Elements will shoot back a new message. I guess I could set all of these up so that they're not, that was weird. I don't know if Stream Elements crashed or if I set up a weird command for Candy that caused that. That was weird. Oh.
Don't even think about him.
Me. Okay, I thought that the commands that I set up didn't mess with anything, but it does, and I didn't realize. Hold on. What if I did? Okay. I keep thinking I'm like, perfect, that command works. I really should be looking up what keyboard shortcuts might exist before I actually assign it to a keyboard shortcut, because then I might be accidentally doing things that I'm not meaning to do. And it wasn't doing anything earlier because I was in Clip Studio, but once I was in the browser, it kept fucking with things because it was affecting browsers, so... And of course, I can change my, my models as well. Hello. Hello! Setting it to F5 is really funny because F5 is the refresh button. So I just refresh my browser by accident every time I do that. If the browser's open, that is. So that's not really a problem, though. I don't really mind that. It's only for browsers, so it doesn't actually affect anything. Okay, let's get back to art. How's that? Need to drag her hair. Yeah, I didn't make them hose. I just made them shoes. I did see the note that it wasn't a hoof. You can still have a shoe that's got like a little notch in it. I don't see why it wouldn't work that way. Trust me, I am paying attention to the graph, even if I am drawing fast. Is that the right skin tone? It's kind of hard to match between color and digital. Or between traditional and digital is what I meant to say. It's hard to match color between digital and traditional. That's what I meant to say. Obviously, I haven't added the glasses yet, but I am going to. They're just, that's something I usually add on an upper layer, so you can ignore the fact there are no glasses at the moment. Oh, did I forget to mark? Which attack is this? This is 36, right? No, this is 37. Which means I did forget to mark the last one as an attack. Oh, I didn't increase my counter for the defenses. I got quite a bit of defenses that are not included in that. How many defenses do I have? 29. Hello, fish. Rockin'? Am I Brock from Pokemon now? How's it going, fish? Any color preference for the shorts or the shoes? Those are part of the uncolored part. I was gonna make both of them white, but I don't know if that's what it should be. Okay. I say rough sheet because even if you don't have any intention of other people drawing your characters, having a rough sheet for yourself is also pretty helpful. Personally, I color pick my own rough sheets all the time, just so I have consistent colors. Go sleep, Johnny. Do you want to tuck in Johnny? Fish? Don't forget to tuck them in. Go sleep, Johnny. What'd you get locked in on? An Artfight attack? Or a commission? I figured. Make sure you don't overdo it on Artfight. That didn't answer my question of make sure you don't overdo it, Johnny. That's what I said. Don't overdo it, Johnny. I accidentally gave myself sort of a paper cut at work today, and I accidentally just rubbed it with my pen tablet, and that kind of hurt. Just a little. Good night. funny at work today. They're supposed to be doing they're doing a cupcake and pizza lunch on Thursday to celebrate how well the quarter went. And the receptionist who orders all the food and stuff for that, accidentally messed up and the cupcakes got delivered today. And so since we couldn't just like hold on to them till Thursday, I guess, she just was like telling people just take the cupcakes, you know. So I got cupcakes with lunch today. She's like, take as many as you want. Take 3, take 4, I don't care. So I took one. There was several people in my department who called out today. There were 2 people from my department that called out. And so I was like, oh, if he were here, I would give him one because he sits in the break room with me. But since he wasn't, I was like, oh, I'll just give it to the guy who normally serves as my backup when I'm like off work, because he's like the hardest worker we have at this point. He's the only one on day shift who's consistent, like consistently around, doesn't call out. Like, dude barely even takes PTO. Once in a blue moon, he's late, but for the most part, he's like the best worker that we have. Aside from like myself and inventory control, who also never call out. And so I came and brought him a cupcake. He looked really confused. I just came up to him and I said, "Hey, do you want a cupcake?" He's like, "Huh? Sure." It was just really funny because I just randomly came up to him and said, "Hey, cupcake. Have cupcake." I just got a text from the dentist. My favorite Kirby game? A hard choice, honestly. Probably, I really enjoyed all of them, but, probably Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Kirby Superstar Ultra comes pretty close, though, but that's probably just for nostalgia's sake, because I don't feel like if I replayed Kirby's Superstar Ultra, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did as a kid. But I enjoy Kirby Return to Dreamland regardless. They remade it on Switch for the HD version, and I got really thrilled about that, especially with the addition of Magolor. But I do have a soft spot for Dreamland because it introduces one of my favorite Kirby villains, Marx. I just think he's such a silly goober, and I love him. So that's also why Kirby Superstar Ultra was the first one I did in my game history series, because that game just has a soft spot for me. Design-wise, I also really love Squeak Squad, but it's probably not my favorite, necessarily, because I don't remember much of the plot. Kirby's Epic Yarn and Kirby Return to Dreamland are probably my 2 favorites. Superstar Ultra is really good, but I feel like I would prefer Epic Yarn. Specifically the original version, not the DS version. I've never played the DS version. I don't know if it's any different, but I keep forgetting to mark these as revenges. I'm supposed to be titling the canvases as revenge, and I keep not doing that, so. I did remember to mark the last one as a revenge, right? Please say I didn't forget to mark this one as a revenge. Okay, I did. It's remarked. Good. Good. Now I'm gonna be worrying that I'm not remembering to mark it. I want it to be marked as a revenge on Artfight because it's Damn it, did I not? Ugh. I like it being able to connect back to the revenge, so I hate when I forget to do that. Nope, indeed I did not. It's probably fine. Shit. I didn't forget to mark fur, though. I can always delete yours and re-upload it, but I also don't want it to be out of order, because I kind of do like it when it's in order, so I think I'll just leave it. It's probably fine. I just like it being able to link back to the previous attack. I love that. But I'm not even titling my own files correctly. Yes, we got a new one. And Orphe, if you do commands for !con, !sol, !candy, and ghost, that's how you switch them. So this version has a little ghost on her shoulder. If you do !candy, CANDI, not with a Y, just candy with an I, then it'll switch it to the version without the ghost. And then if you want to switch to con or sol, you just do !con or ! sol. And we don't have to be on the candy one to summon the ghost. You can just do ghost from, like, if I were on con, you could just do ghost and it would switch to this version of the PNG tuber. And then if I can convince myself to get attached to the character that I'm going to attempt to make as a Sona, then I can make her a PNG tuber as well, or commission her one as, rather. Ta-da. Why is Liz being so nice to me? Is this the third Artfight post that Liz has shared from me on Tumblr? What is going on? I think this might be the third one that I thought the second time I was like, oh, surely I'm imagining it. No, it's the second time. Okay. I just must have seen a notification twice. Oh my god, another post? Liz shared another post of mine? What is going on? Do you know what artist I'm talking about, Fizz? Or Fish? Liz is literally, like, one of the coolest artists I know. And they have, like, way, way more followers than me on TikTok, and I'm sure on Tumblr. Tumblr, you can't visually see how many followers somebody has, but I'm certain that they have way, way bigger of a following than me. Why the heck do they keep sharing my art? That's so random. What is happening? I also just realized I don't remember if I actually, like, queued up last night's Artfight stuff. I'm pretty sure I didn't, actually. I literally did. I don't think I did. I didn't. Oh, hell yeah, you got Nox. If I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget, so... The internet is being wiggly. The internet is being silly. Tumblr, what is your problem? What the hell is going on? I'm trying to fix the order of my queue, and it's telling me the internet is being silly. Okay, that was weird. Oh, is it because... Oh, the one that posted today was actually... It's a good thing I noticed then, because it would have been... It's a day behind, because I didn't think to add to the queue and, like, push them forward until, like, a day late, so... That's fine, that's fine. Technically, it's 2 days behind, because the one that's posting... No, the one that's posting tomorrow is day 6. Yeah, that makes it 2 days behind. Whatever. Did I... That means I didn't post on Blue Sky or Ko-Fi as well. It sure does. Fuck. Me forgetting how to be a content creator. Ha ha ha! That's okay, you guys get to listen to my Animal Crossing silly keyboard. That means I didn't post the daily Pokemon as well. Our daily Pokemon yesterday. What was our daily Pokemon yesterday? It was Smeargle, right? Yeah, yesterday was Smeargle. Okay. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, now we're caught up. This character is literally only drawn with 4 fingers. Maybe I shouldn't draw them with 5. I've never drawn a sombrero-style hat before. It's really cute, though. I can only assume they have shark teeth. Because I'm pretty sure this is a shark, not a dolphin. Hmm. Oh boy. You're probably the only one who hasn't made progress on art, Fish, because I feel like every other friend of mine that's been working on art while I've been streaming has been like, wow, I've been so much more productive. Like, streaming is just kind of suddenly the collective brain cell that we need. Are you getting distracted, Fish? Okay, well then don't doom scroll Pinterest. Don't even open Pinterest. But you can't let yourself get to that point if you're trying to draw. You gotta power through the urge to doom scroll. To be honest, what helped me not doom scroll was the streams. That's why I like doing the streams so much, because now I don't doom scroll. Welcome back. Stay up all night, Kira Joy? I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think Mouth of Sticks is a boss song. Is it? Maybe. Oh no, I guess it is. Maybe it's a mini boss song. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, Kira Joy. Don't want anybody fainting on my watch. That actually jump scared me because I was so locked in. Hello, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hi, Ben's Beans? Ben's Beans. Hello, how's it going? I'm not sure if I've ever met you before. I am Sakura Mousy, or Saku, or Bree, whichever one, doesn't matter. I'm currently working on Artfight attacks. What were you guys up to? I don't know if Bach is here. 10 hours, wow. Although I guess I did do 10 hours myself last weekend, so. Were you also doing Artfight? Because I think I'm collecting all of the Artfighters at this point. I see. Alright. Makes sense. I just finished this attack. This is my 4th attack today. My 4th revenge. This one should have me caught up on all my revenges. Unless my friend wants to do a revenge chain, in which case... Well, technically I'm still doing 2 revenge chains, so I'm gonna do another revenge for a friend. I've been doing a lot. I've been doing quite a lot. This was attack... Oh. Gotta add that to my attack counter. Boom. Attack number 37. That's attack number... Oh, no, that was 38. I'm so dumb. It was already outdated. Fable was the 37th. That was 38. My bad. I forgot to mark this one as a revenge with the name again. But we did this one, and this one. Today. And we also drew a daily Pokemon. We do a daily Pokemon every day. Today's daily Pokemon was Vullaby. Hold on. Our shiny Vullaby and regular Vullaby. Our daily Pokemon. I do a daily Pokemon just as like a warm-up every day, so we got Vullaby today. I'm doing my Pokemon based on random number generator. So I generate a random number 1 through 1025, and that's how I decide what Pokemon I get, which means when I roll the number, I initially have no fucking clue what Pokemon I rolled until I look up which Pokemon that corresponds to in the Pokedex. So it's been fun to do it that way. I really enjoy just having a random Pokemon every day. It does mean that we haven't gotten to most of the popular ones yet, so, you know, fine by me. Red did say that she would love to do a chain, so let's do... And I got another attack. Oh, okay. It's another chain. Cool. So now I have 4 chains to update. We got another attack. We got another attack from Tape. This is part of our revenge chain. I guess that means that she's getting caught up. She said she had like 35 revenges. I actually do want to see what her stats look like. Her stats probably look really rough. 72 defenses? Oh my god! She's getting swarmed! Hakamuo sounds really difficult for me. Oh my god! She's getting stomped! What is going on? And she's still doing a revenge chain with me? Like, bro, what do you mean? That must be what she meant when she said she had like 35 revenges to do. Holy shit, dude. 72 defenses? Also, she's done more attacks than me. I will outdo you somehow, Tape. I swear it. I wonder if what their attacks have been. If they've been doing full bodies. I did not. I didn't tell you guys to jump Tape. I told you guys to jump Lizzie, because Lizzie's new. Tape has been doing Artfight for a few years. Whoa. Wait, am I just the lucky one? Is everybody else just getting a headshot? Wow, everybody else is getting a headshot and I get graced with full bodies? You're kidding. Oh, Tape loves me. Tape loves me. We're besties. We're besties! I already knew that, but come on. We're besties! Look at that. Most of the attacks this year have been headshots. And I don't blame her considering how far behind she is. I'm not following Tape. How the fuck am I not following her? She's like one of my friends and I wasn't even following her on Artfight. That's absolutely insane. But we get an attack on Munu. I think this is his first attack this year. No, it isn't. It's his second. Because Ankatoxy attacked him. Hell yeah. Munu is the main character of my second book for the Wisttold trilogy, so... I did not tell you guys to jump Tape, though. Tape actually is also not one of the ones that has been, like, rolled a lot whenever we've done the attack friend one. Oh, but Raiders, if you guys want, you can do ! attack friend, and it will give you a random link to one of my friends on Artfight, and you can attack them. Or you can do ! Artfight, and it'll send you my Artfight, but that, I believe, is my pinned message, unless it expired. No, it didn't expire. Okay. I don't know how to see the pinned message on mobile. I can't believe 72 defenses, bro. She really is getting jumped, though. That's wild. Like, what do you mean, bro? That's crazy. What? Can I join your stream? I'm not done streaming. What makes you think I'm done streaming? Or that I would want to just join somebody random? I'm sorry, but what? Man, I can't believe how jumped Tape has been, though. Damn, that's crazy. Bestie really getting slammed this art fight. I'm sure she is, like, loving it, but also that's gotta be stressful having that many attacks to revenge. I gotta get Aries' character next. Alright. It's time for Aerie. We're gonna do Vision Beloved. I don't know if we're gonna finish him tonight, but we'll try. I feel like I should be attacking a different character considering I've gotten a commission for this exact character as a chibi already, but it's okay. I've already made up my mind. one of the faves, so of course I'm gonna attack the faves. I might actually be able to finish Yujin tonight. In fact, I'm gonna make sure I do. Even if I run a little bit over today, like I did yesterday. I ran a little bit over yesterday, trying to finish that attack. I think I will probably do that today. But I've drawn Yujin before, so it shouldn't be that bad. It should be easy for me to, like, get caught up. Get myself finished with this one. No problem. I'm revenging everybody. I was a little bit behind, so I had to do 4 revenges today, and now I'm doing my revenge chains, so I still haven't actually hit my bookmarks again. I have a regular printer and sticker paper, and I have like a silhouette to like cut the stickers, but I never figured out how to calibrate the sticker printer or the sticker cutter accurately. So unfortunately, I fear I won't be able to do stickers. I should probably eventually get myself to do that. Either that or hand cut my stickers, but I don't want to hand cut them. That's a nightmare. But all of the art that I have too, all of the attacks that I have on Artfight and any art that gets commissioned from me, I now have the option on my Ko-Fi for people to basically get like print-on-demand keychains. So if you want to, if you feel like you want to buy like a keychain of the art that I did for your revenge, you can go to my Ko-Fi and like put in an order for a keychain, and I can get you a keychain that way. I'm basically setting it up. It's set up so that you can, like, if you want a keychain of art that I've done for you, then I can just like send it to the manufacturer for the keychain and then have it shipped directly to you. So that is an option. If that interests you, you can just do !shop and it'll send you to my Ko-Fi shop. And you can put in an order for that. I just set up the merch store like the other day, so. But custom, it's called like custom commission keychains is what I called it. But it doesn't have to be commissions. It could be any art that I've done for you. Artfight included. And the keychains are $8 plus shipping. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out. That goes for anybody who gets an attack from me. I am completely okay with you guys doing an order and doing the keychains. I will say there has been, I think, a small misunderstanding. Ko-Fi. You can just do exclamation point shop or exclamation point merch, and it will send the link. Ko-Fi is used for like tipping artists, but you can also set up a shop. I set up a shop that way. I also have a shop on my VGen where you can buy characters from me if I have any character adopts. Oh, anyway, what I was gonna say was, I think there's been a bit of a misconception. When I do say that I revenge everybody, that doesn't mean I'll do a revenge chain with anybody. I'll do revenge chains with friends, but if you attack me more than once, I won't attack you again. I'll only attack you the one time. It's not that I don't appreciate getting multiple attacks, but with the amount of attacks I'm getting this year, I can't just revenge chain everybody who wants to do a revenge chain, so... there is somebody who already attacked me a second time, and I do fear that maybe they had the idea of me just revenging them again. That is not how this works. I am not going to revenge one person multiple times unless it is an agreed-upon revenge chain with one of my friends. And as of right now, it sounds like I've got 4 revenge chains going at the moment, so I really do think I might be at capacity for revenge chains anyway. Unless Johnny wants to do one. If Johnny wants to do a chain, I'd be willing to do a chain with Johnny, but that's probably the last one I would do. Yeah. Because I got one with Tape, the one that has 72 defenses, and, Aerie and Ollie... Aerie and Ollie, we haven't actually started the chain yet, we've just done our first attacks. And, let's see, Aerie, Ollie, Tape, and then Red agreed, so that's 4 chains. I think revenge chains are fun, but it does... Any kind of revenge just kind of puts it like a... It takes away from the ones that I had already bookmarked. I've got like 180 bookmarks still. I don't know how many of them I'm gonna get to, unless unless, of course, somebody who's in my bookmarks attacks me first, and then that's the revenge. But revenges are gonna get in the way of the bookmarks I do. If I get a revenge from somebody, or an attack from somebody that I didn't have in my bookmarks, that's somebody else I'm adding in front of my bookmarks, so... But the bookmarks are just to give me plenty of options, so it's fine if I don't get to all the bookmarks. I kinda knew I wouldn't, but I'm getting a lot more attacks than what I expected, so... I just don't want people to believe that if they attack me multiple times, I'm guaranteed to attack them multiple times, because I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to attack somebody once. Unless they're a friend. I know there's been quite a bit of drama this year, specifically on TikTok, about people complaining about not getting attacks, or complaining that only popular artists are getting attacks and that kind of thing. But in the end, it's still a game for fun, where if I want to attack and prioritize friends and give revenge chains specifically for friends, then I don't think that should be an issue. I'm sure TikTok would make it an issue, but I don't expect that to be a problem on Twitch or YouTube, because Twitch and YouTube are not TikTok, and they're not child babies, so... Up until 2024, I never even had any friends to do revenge chains with, so it's been kind of nice being able to do them. But I definitely won't do them for people that I don't know, you know? Like, do I know my chatters? Yes. Do I want to do revenge chains with them? Not particularly. I want it to be friends. Especially because I know my friends' characters, too. Like, this guy's familiar to me. That's also why I picked him specifically. Because I know Yujin. I specifically aim for Yujin. Next, I'll probably do her or Sona. I'll probably do Minnie as my next one. But I work a lot faster than Eri does, so I don't expect that next one for a little bit. It just so happens that everybody that's going to be doing a chain with me just happened to finish all their attacks at the same time, because Tape and Red both finished their attacks today. I mean, feel free. I won't stop you from doing another attack if you want to. But I definitely can't promise another revenge, of course. But if you want to, I won't stop you. And there's not like a rule against it. You can just attack and drop whoever you want. Plus, people drawing Art of Song is probably the best way to help me, like, adjust to her and hopefully actually see her as a Sona, you know? There's plenty of, like, info about her, too. So I'm hoping that, like, helps people have an idea of what they want to draw, you know? Not info about her, I guess, but info about me. Inspo for what people can draw her with. Hell, if somebody draws her with, like, a Kirby plush or something, I'd be thrilled. Or a Pikachu. At some point, I want to, I've been thinking about it for a while. At some point, I really want to get to the point where I can draw Wiztold characters, or any of my characters, really. I want to be able to draw some of my characters with, like, Pokemon, but I haven't figured out, like, when I try to think about that, every time I've tried to think what Pokemon would XYZ character have, I can never come up with any specific ones except for, like, one or two. Like, I know Cedric, I think, should have a Shiny Minccino, just because Shiny Minccino is a pink chinchilla, and Cedric is, what do you know, a pink chinchilla. So it just feels like it works, and it just has to be that way. It's perfect. Literally makes perfect sense. I would love that. And I would want, like, Greavard for Eevee, because her dog, Sobi, is a soul hound. He's inspired by Greavard. So it's just, like, perfect. Like, I can't imagine anything better. But then there's others that I just am stumped on. Like, I don't even know what Khan would have. Candy would have some kind of ghost, but I don't know which one specifically. Probably Bayonet, honestly. I think Saul should have a ghost type too, but I don't know if any of the ghost types necessarily suit him either. Hey, Kirby's a simple character, so if you want to practice a simple pattern background with Kirby is literally the perfect thing to do. Kirby is, like, so easy to draw. You just draw an orb, and some little red orbs for feet, and little pink orbs for hands, and then you're basically done. 2 little dots for eyes, blue little dots. Super easy, super simple to do. Hell, you don't even have to draw the hands. He'd still look like Kirby if you didn't draw the little nugget hands. Why Indeedee? Any, like, particular reason for Indeedee, or...? Protective in, like, what way? I mean, he's, like, really friendly, but I don't know if protective is the word I would necessarily use to describe Khan. Hello. I feel like when I think protective out of my characters, I would think Greaves, not Khan necessarily. It's going pretty good. I've been getting jumped. Not as jumped as my friend, as it turns out, because I'm doing a revenge chain with a friend, and they just did their attack, and I checked out their profile, and apparently they have 72 defenses. I didn't realize my friend was that jumped when they told me. See, I think when I was thinking of Khan, I was thinking specifically, like, I couldn't come up with anything. I think the closest I got was Audino. Because Indeedee is pretty strong, right? That's the whole thing, too, is I don't think Khan would necessarily have a strong Pokemon. That's what I was thinking. 72 is wild. Like, holy shit, she got fucking jumped. When she said it was gonna be a while before she got back to my chain because she had 35 defenses, I was like, whoa. And then I look at her profile and she's got 72 defenses. I was like, what do you mean? That's probably why she had 35 revenges to do. Like, holy shit, dude. And I thought I was getting jumped. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of defenses, but 72? Yeah, I feel like I landed mostly on, for Khan, I was landing between, like, Audino and Chansey. Something very, like, weak. Or Happiny, probably not Chansey. Are you talking specifically anime logic? Because I don't remember an Indeedee at the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I don't know. That friend of mine is getting jumped to get 72 defenses. Like, oof. Don't overdo it. This is why I promised I would do the best I can on revenges. I didn't promise that I could get everybody, because if I get jumped too much, then I can't obviously guarantee anymore that I will get to everybody. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't think that Khan would have any Pokemon that, like, I don't think he would have, like, a Mega Evolution. I don't even like Megas. So I don't even factor Mega Evolution as part of it. Like, literally none of my characters would have any Mega Evolution. But like, they would never Mega Evolve their Pokemon, because I don't like Mega Evolution, so. This is attack 39. For me. And this is for my friends. This is for Bestie. It's time for Bestie. It's time for Bestie. Yeah, I'm really fast. What if I just attack Rowan? Is that cheating? I don't think it is. If we're gonna do a chain anyway, I might as well just attack Rowan for now, and then I can just, like, come back. And I was gonna do the Tiefling, but I'll do the Tiefling later. I'm not really sure what that means, Fish. Oh, hey, Bodog, how's it going? Yes, it is the boy. I was thinking of drawing the tiefling, and then I was like, you know, what if I just end the night by drawing dog? Bo, were you doing Artfight? If you are, you should attack Rowan. And by Rowan, I mean the dog, not the owner. You can draw a cute little puppy for as little as free. That's fair. That is fair. Fair. And yet you're coming and hanging out with little old me. You're hanging out with an artist, so that makes you a cool cool artist buddy by definition. My brain immediately shut off when I tried to say things. How do brain work? How do words? Ollie, I think we should do another repo sesh this weekend. Because that was so much fun. I'm thinking of taking an extra day off. Like, it may be Artfight, but we should treat ourselves a little. It's okay, for the next one in the chain, I'll do the tiefling. The yet to be named. I'm so not good when it comes to names. Unfortunately, I have no way of helping with a name for her. Puppy. I'm assuming that meant to say Munu, not Mana the Pokemon. I feel like Absol would make sense for Munu. Ooh, I like Rory. Rory's cute. I like Illy, but I also like Rory. Because Rory's not a name I see very often. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I think you should go with Rory then. I kind of don't change names once I've, like, once something is kind of settled in my head, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's the name. That's why I never changed Solux's name, even after I learned it was a Homestuck character. Like, if I'd have known I named it after a character from a fandom that I wasn't a part of, then yeah, I probably never would have picked that name. But I got used to that name, so now I can't change it because my brain has already internalized the name Solux on that character. So, I only know the name because my friend happened to like Homestuck, and I don't know anything about it, but now I'm stuck with it. Because my brain will not let me change it. That's just not how my brain works. Manfish, you the real one. I think you're like the only person who redeems the drink water except for Johnny. I should have specified I meant like my friends in stream. Most of my friends in stream just kind of lurk and don't actually redeem anything. Arrogant. Damn, autocorrect got you good. Yeah, I suppose it could be worse. It could have been Artfight. No, I just mean in general, like, even like, I know Sonic's in most streams, but Sonic doesn't redeem anything most of the time. I just happen to notice, like, when friends are in stream, most of the time the only ones who actually redeem, like, drink water or snack is pretty much only Johnny. And then it leads to me forgetting to drink anything after Johnny leaves because nobody else redeems it, and I forget. I should probably add a stretch redeem. I know I initially said that I wouldn't do that. I think Leah was the one who recommended it. I was like, oh, I don't really need it. And then I took a nice stretch the other day while I was streaming, and I was like, yeah, I should probably have that as an option. Fair. It's not like you have to pay attention 100% of the time. I don't mind lurkers. Lurkers are all good. Hello? Oh. That's also very valid. Oh man. Hello. I was gonna end raid and or end the live as soon as I finish this drawing, so you guys might not be here for very long. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? What were you guys up to? I'm Sakura Mousy. I have been working on Artfight. I have work tomorrow, so I can't stay up for too much longer, so I was trying to make this an easy attack and then end the night. Normally I end at 7, it's 5 till 7 about right now, but I'm just gonna finish this drawing, so, hope you guys had a great stream. Before Artfight, was working on some stories. I do character art and have a couple books. The character that is currently my PNG tuber is one of my characters from a book called Paranormal Geek. She is a character that's for, like, Paranormal Geek is like a little side story relating to my other, like, a trilogy that I've been working on that I have originally published, and then I unpublished it because I wanted to rewrite it, and now I'm still working on redoing the art, so I haven't republished it yet. Hey, we hit a goal. We hit a goal. Awesome. And thank you for the follow, Koifish. So my current PNG tuber is one of my book characters, but I also have my main model, Khan. I can just do ! Khan to change to him real quick. My main boy, Khan, is the main character of my other book, Wisthold. That one I have the first book released for. It's also going to be a trilogy. First book is done. I recently republished it. It is going to be It's up for physical if you want to buy it physical on my Lulu bookstore, and it's also on my Gumroad if you want to get it just as an ebook. The ebook is completely free. You don't have to pay for it. You can pay $0+ It's set up on Gumroad as pay what you want, including $0. So if you want to check it out, feel free to check that out. I have a command that will send you to my book link. That one will send you specifically to the Gumroad so you can download it for free, but if you want to get the physical book, you can find that on my card. This book is the one that I've been most recently working on, so pretty much all of my alerts are my main character, Khan. He's also the reason for my namesake, Sakura Mousy, because he is the mouse that it's referencing, but I'm also trying to get myself familiarized with having a Sona. So my Sona is a mouse, but I haven't, I've never really connected to any characters enough to have a Sona, so I'm still trying to get attached to her, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can switch between my models just by using commands. We've got Khan, we've got Saul, and then we've got Candy, and Candy has 2 different forms. You can do the one that it was started on with the ghost by just doing the command ghost. Otherwise, you can just do Candy, and you'll have just regular Candy. Saul is usually the one we use for gaming, and then Candy is a brand new one that I just got today. All of the models that I have are drawn by my friend Johnny. Johnny is in Germany, so they are definitely asleep by now, but you can check out Johnny's VGen if you want to get a PNG tuber or any art in this style. Absolutely adore Johnny's style. It's fucking gorgeous. That's why I got all my models from them, so yeah. And I think today was one of my quieter streams. Normally I'm a bit of a yapper, like right now, but there are definitely moments where I just kind of chill and listen to the music, so yeah. But I write books, I draw art. My books are all, they're not comics, as much as people have asked me. They are not comics. So I have books, they're just short novels with illustrations intermixed in there, and then my character sections are completely illustrated, so you have an illustration for every single character. Specifically, you get a little character card art. I'm thinking of also making those as keychains if people have interest in, for whatever reason, having merch of my OCs. I'm planning on getting merch of them myself, just for myself anyway, so if people see those and want them, then that is okay with me. I will happily do that, so yeah, books with illustrations are so much fun. I don't feel like I see a lot of people who do it just like me, but the amount of people who, when I tell them I've got a book, they're like, ooh, like a comic or a children's book? I'm like, no. My book is not for children, by the way. I know my art style is a bit cartoony, but it is not for children. I did have a friend who wanted to get it for her child, and I said, no, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. Don't get it for your small child. It's not meant for children. Cartoony style does not equal for children, by the way. And if you like any kind of queer characters, my books all have queer characters. That's not the central theme, but they are a large majority queer. Primordial Life, once that one's done, the main plot is romantic in terms of context, but they are the main characters. Lewis is a cisgender man, and then their partner Vin is a non-binary, femme-presenting, but they/them pronouns only, so technically they count as queer as well, because Vin is not female, so... Oh, yeah, no, I just... yeah, that's me. I do cartoony art, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not a children's book author. You don't want to see me try and write a children's book. I don't think I could do that, actually. I would pass. I don't even know if I make sense half the time to adults. You want me to try and entertain children? I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea to me. My books, also have, themes that are maybe not great for children. Primordial Life has some darker themes. It's got a lot of death involved. All of my stories have a little bit of death mixed in, sort of. Wisttold is not as big of a plot thing, but it's it kind of is. It's a pretty big plot thing, but it's not nothing on-screen death type of thing. There's nobody that dies on screen, but there's also people who are already dead, and you learn that as you go, that type of thing. Very early in the book, you learn about people who can see spirits, So, little things like that. I don't necessarily think that's meant for children, you know? But I've been streaming for a little while just to try and get myself used to, I figured out that it's making me more productive to just be on live, even if I don't have anybody in chat or anything. It still keeps me productive regardless. So I just decided to keep going at it, and I'm hoping to find some people who like my book and are interested in reading what I've got, so that's kind of just an extra little bonus. And I'm not sure if it's related, but I'm getting completely slammed on Artfight this year, and I'm not sure if that's because I've been streaming, or if that's just because maybe my self-promotion was working. I don't think it was working, though, because I was getting suppressed every time that I tried to promote my Artfight, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm just suddenly getting attacked by people who bookmarked me last year, and I just don't know it. Oh, cool. I'm trying to get better about posting to Blue Sky, so if I suddenly get radio silent after a while, it's because I'm still trying to remember to post there. There's a big gap in my history there, because you'll notice there's a big period in time in which I wasn't posting to Blue Sky at all. It's pretty funny, but I am trying to get better. I'm trying to post, the places I'm posting consistently on at the moment are Ko-Fi, Blue Sky, and Tumblr. Tumblr I know is a dead site, so I'm mostly just using that as an archive. I don't expect any actual engagement on Tumblr, because I know people don't use it anymore, but, yeah, I'm trying to get better. Ko-Fi, I also just opened memberships and a shop. No, you're all good, Ollie. Yeah, unfortunately, Blue Sky, I don't really have any people who like, find me. Nobody knows I exist anywhere, so I was also attempting on TikTok, but TikTok hates me more than any other site, so I'm kind of just like, you know, TikTok for a while was the only place that was giving me any kind of engagement, so I just pushed exclusively on TikTok and then started ignoring other sites because I didn't have the mental energy to do them anymore, but now I'm trying to get back to posting everywhere. Except for Twitter. TikTok is mean. TikTok hates artists. And then when it sees that you're struggling because the algorithm won't push you, it starts pushing you all of the stupid ads of the creators who are trying to push the TikTok shop and shit. Not the shop, the TikTok, like, here's how you get views videos. Like, shut up. They're all lies. Shut up. You know? And my friends have learned that TikTok has basically gotten to the point, it's a whole joke at this point. We think that TikTok specifically hates me because anytime my friends tag me in a post, it also flops. So it's like, is it actively suppressing me because it doesn't like me? I don't get it. I think it's incredibly weird that once a friend tags me in an art that I do, or that they do for me, suddenly it doesn't get pushed. I don't know. Maybe TikTok doesn't like me. How weird. Yeah. Ollie! 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 What'd you do? What'd you do? Also, bet you didn't know it did that, huh? Yeah, I was gonna say, bet you didn't know I had the Ko-Fi bot set up. It calls you out. I would have seen it. I saw the notification anyway on my phone. My bad! Hey, that's very fair. As soon as I'm done drawing this attack, I'm gonna submit the attack and then I'm gonna call it a night, so. Yeah, Ko-Fi calls you out. My bad! I have Ko-Fi bot. I set it up because I was eventually planning on doing Ko-Fi streams, where if somebody tips on stream, I'll draw for them on stream, and that's why I have it set up, because if that's the case, if I want to do a stream like that, the best way to do it is obviously not to make it so I only see the notification on my phone. The best way to do it is so that you guys can see when there's somebody ahead of you, you know? That way if somebody wants to tip me for art on stream, then you can see like, oh, somebody already did, that's who's being worked on, okay, mine will be next type of thing, you know? So that's why I set it up that way. It wasn't specifically to call anybody out. Sonic, when he subscribed on Ko-Fi, it was while I was offline, so obviously it didn't call him out. I've actually never seen it do that because I only have 2 subscribers, so. I have to figure out when I'll do the freebie art for this, not freebie, I guess, but the bonus art, the free commission for Ko-Fi. I'll probably do them at the end of the month is what I'm thinking, but I hadn't figured out if I wanted to do it at the beginning, at the middle, or in the end of the month. Probably the end or the middle, because I feel like if I do it not the end or the middle, the end or the beginning, because if I do it at the middle of the month, it's just I'm gonna forget. So I'll probably do it, like, do all of the ode art for the memberships at the end of the month. Especially this month. This month it'll be at the end of the month because I want to wait until our Artfight ends, so it'll be the beginning of August that I'll do those. Not that I expect to have a lot of memberships or anything, but... Yeah, but you still gotta get your supporter benefits. I'm also not used to having friends who support me without any kind of benefit, so... That's also primarily the reason why when I was trying to get proofreaders for Primordial Life, I was like, here, maybe I can bribe you guys with art, because otherwise, why would anybody want to help me for free? Hell, the person who offered to help for free in Orphe's server never actually read the book. So they, like, went a little bit into it, left a couple notes, and then never fucking touched it again. So, you know. Ko-Fi is just one of those things I don't actually expect anything to do. I mean, it's not like I'm looking for any kind of formal anything for beta reading. Like, I'm calling it beta reading because that's the official term, but, like, really all I need is just help me proof check things. Just make sure that there's not grammar problems. If something sounds weird, just leave a comment and let me know. That kind of thing. And especially looking out for Vin's pronouns. That's the biggest thing to me. That's the one thing that I was like, I need to keep an eye out for that, because I did change Vin's gender after writing the initial book, so obviously there's problems. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of how things are in terms of, I rewrote a book because it was written very poorly the first time, so rewriting it means, uh-oh, there's problems I have to fix now, because the problems were pretty big, actually. That's fair. I just need to find a couple people. I don't know how I'll find them, but maybe if I bring it up enough on stream, I'll find somebody who's interested, you know? We'll do Rory next for the Revenge Chain. And had I not gotten two more, the other two people that I was already planning on doing revenge chains with both attacked me back today, which means that if they hadn't done that, I would have been caught up on all of my revenges, because I did Aries before I did this one. So, I was caught up. I have a feeling I'm not going to be once I log into stream tomorrow, considering I got, what, 4 attacks today? 3 attacks today? While I was at work. So, I have a feeling I'm gonna have more revenges to do. Although, granted, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe the revenges I'll get are gonna be ones that are like revenges for attacks that I already did, and I don't have to owe any revenges tomorrow and can actually get back to my bookmarks. So... increase my attack counter. Oh, I didn't even increase it on Aries. I'm on attack 40, not 30. Oh. Whoops. Okay, 40. There we go. Attack number 40. Alright, let's find somebody to raid, y'all. Sorry for those of you who got raided in earlier, unfortunately. Yeah, it was close to my time to leave. Whoopsie. Actually, do we want to let's roll our Pokemon real quick. We gotta roll our daily Pokemon for tomorrow. Let's go. Random number generator. Pokemon number 301. Delcatty! Oh my god! I love Delcatty! That's my girl! We got Delcatty as our... Why did it do that? I ran Pokemon 301, and then for some reason, when I clicked images, there's a Mimikyu picture here. They're all Delcatty, and then there's just a random Mimikyu? What? There's just a Mimikyu there! Delcatty! I love Delcatty! Delcatty's great! Skitty is one of my favorite Pokemon. I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, but Skitty is definitely among them. Skitty is my go-to in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, y'all. I love Delcatty and Skitty. Yay! We got a cute one! Finally, we got a cute one. We haven't been getting cute ones at all! Also, it's a pink shiny, and I love pink shinies. Yay! We ended the day with a dog and ended up with a starting Pokemon for tomorrow of a cat. Delcatty, baby, let's go! Oh my god, most of these Pokemon rolls, I'm like, oh, cool, that's awesome! Delcatty Mimikyu is crazy. I'm assuming maybe it's like in one of the games 301 is Mimikyu. That's my guess. Maybe Mimikyu's Pokedex number in a game is 301. Sandile is cute, but he's not one of my favorites. Delcatty I do really love. Sandile I just am kind of, he's cute, but he's not my favorite thing in the world. The Pokemon that I've drawn so far, including the ones that I drew a couple years ago, are... Pikachu, Dugtrio, Poliwrath, Gengar, Seeking, Electabuzz, Pichu, Azumarill, Smeargle, Sableye, I think I specifically did Mega Sableye, Corphish, Huntail, Drifloon, Lucario, Licky, Togekiss, Gliscor, Frostlass, Giratina, Sandile, Sigilif, Vullaby, which was today's, Froakie, Aurorus, Rowlet, Togedemaru, Stonejourner, and that is it. Apop's pretty good. I'm waiting for it to roll Zorua. I'm waiting for it to see when it rolls Zorua. Let's see who to raid. Bach left for the airport, so, that means I don't have any specific people to raid. I still can't believe Johnny made the ghost's mouth move, and I didn't even realize. Laverna is live, but I think usually they end live not long after I do. Hattie's alive. Hattie's alive? Holy shit, Hattie is live at the moment. Ooh, I don't know who Folksy Doo is, but they look cute. The weakest Team Comedy member. Okay. Folksy Doo looks cool. Other than the fact that their title, for some reason, has exclamation point piss in the title. I think I'll pass. Never mind. One of their tags is piss maxing. I think I'll pass. Their model's cute, but I think I'll pass. Oh, Critic Log is live. We could raid Critic Log. Pixel Butts. Aerith is live. Atlas is live! Yes! Let's raid Atlas. We're gonna raid Atlas Varus today. They're not, they are doing art, or they aren't? It doesn't look like they are. It says art, but this doesn't look like art to me. Anyway, we're gonna raid Atlas Varus just because they're cool. But hope you guys have a good night. Hopefully you guys come and hang out. If you would like to join my stream tomorrow, I go live at 3:30 MST. That is about a little bit after I get home from work. I will be doing more Artfight tomorrow. That's pretty much all I'm doing the whole month. There might be a day or two where we do Repo or something with friends just to have a break, but generally speaking, we're doing Artfight all month. I'll probably go back to the con model tomorrow, and then if you guys want to change it, you can change it, but, yeah, it seems like a good day to do Candy model, considering she's brand new. But we now have technically 4 models to switch between, 3 different characters. If this one has 2 different versions. So hopefully you guys will come hang out. And thank you to all of you who came from the raid and stuck around until I was ready to leave. You guys should check out Atlas Varus once we raid them. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow if you show up.